Hey everybody, welcome back. This is another episode of Fives, and today it is all about surprising results from products, be it good or bad. So it just so happens that 4 of these are actually from boxycharm, which I guess actually kind of makes sense because those are products that I don't get to choose. So I just have to hope that they work out for me. Whereas products that I actually seek out to buy, I try to do my research and not really buy ones that I don't think will work for me, or that I won't like long term. So let's get into this. I have actually 2 lip products, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and then 1 face product. So let us do the lip products first. If you are not familiar with the series, I will have the playlist linked down below. It is a catch-all series. I just give you a list of 5 items, products, things, ideas, whatever. I like doing it. It's kind of fun, and I like that it kind of mixes it up. I think my last one was on the 5 things that I love about trucking. So go ahead and check that out in the link below. Now, the first product is the Revlon Kiss Cushion Lip Tint. I got mine in Pretty Kiss. I was excited about this. It's one of those cushion tip lip products, and I thought that it would be kind of like a cream lipstick, little bit of a balm type of feel, and I thought it would just look really nice and pretty. Now here's the thing. It does look really nice and pretty. I'll do a little swatch here. I really like the shade of it. It's quite sheer, and on my lips it just kind of gives like a little flush of a kind of nudie pink color. It's a little bit more of a warm leaning shade. It's got a little bit of peach in it also, and I loved how it looked on my lips, the color. The problem though became whenever it started to like wear a little bit. I would say within 30-45 minutes of putting it on the inside edges right here, it got that like crustiness going on that just looks terrible. It makes you look like you're on something. So this was a fail. I totally would have picked up more colors in this if it would have worked, but I didn't want to really risk purchasing more and the other colors doing the exact same thing. So if you happen to own this in other colors, did the other ones do that same thing? And if you don't, I would not recommend Pretty Kiss because it was pretty gross, actually. The next one is something that I got in my boxycharm. All the rest of it is boxycharm stuff. And this is the Tarteist Lip Paint, the glossy type of one in Strike Gold. I was really disappointed that this is what came in my boxycharm because other people got like more of like pinky colors or, like a little less blingy one. I think there was like maybe 3 or 4 shades that they did in the boxycharms, and I of course got the one that I really didn't want. But holy crap, I was so surprised by it. I ended up actually loving this, and I reach for it all the time. It is a sheer glittery gloss. Let's see if this will focus on it. There you go. It has pink, blue, silver, and like purple and champagne flecks in it. It looks so pretty on. Like, I will put this over the top of lipstick. I'll wear it just on its own. I've worn it in quite a few videos lately. It's one of those things that I prejudged it, and then it ended up working out really, really good. I would totally consider purchasing other colors of this because this is really nice. I don't have it here by me, but the Milani, what are they called? Oh, the Keep It Full Nourishing, lip plumper kind of thingies. I have that in Prismatic Peach, which is a little bit more pinky than this, but a very similar product, except that it kind of plumps your lips also. I love them both, but the smell of this one is so good. I keep reaching for it even above the Milani one, and that I really, really love that one. So that says something about this one. Next up, probably the one that might surprise you the most is, I got this in boxycharm, obviously. It is the Cover FX Glitter Drops. And of course, yet again, I got the one that I was really hoping not to get. And this is in Nova. I thought that because so many people love this product that I could at least use the product. It is basically a liquid highlighter. I don't really get the point of the dropper because whenever I do it, like hardly anything comes up in there. But there you go. It is just a straight up molten gold. And even though I don't love blingy, blinding highlights, I figured that this would be something that I could just kind of lightly dab on with a beauty blender, just, on the tops of my cheekbones and stuff, and just get like a little wash of color instead of building it up to its full intensity. This I don't like at all. I'm shocked that so many people love it so much because there's just so much glitter in it. It is just, where's that swatch right here? It is just, look at how much glitter is in there. I don't want that on the tops of my cheeks. No, ma'am. No. That does not fit my lifestyle at all. There's a reason you would wear that, but I don't fit any of those reasons why you would wear that. So this is a no-go for me. That somebody else is going to get that, one of my friends, but very disappointing product, especially considering how expensive it is. For me, I can't see ever wanting to put that much just glitter on my actual face and not just like my eyes, No. And then the last two products are the eyeshadow palettes. So one is a hit and one is a miss. First up, I got the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I think that this is volume 1. If it's not, I'll put a little note on the screen here, but it just says Rainforest of the Sea. It doesn't say volume 2, 3, or anything like that. I really, really wanted to get the Sizzle one because that was one of the variations that they were sending out in the boxes. I think everybody wanted that one, and of course, I didn't get that one. I got this one, and I love Tarte eyeshadows. I especially love the little mini palettes. They're some of my favorite, and I continue to reach for them. But this one disappointed me so bad. Like, it is the worst Tarte palette I have ever tried. Number one, there's only one matte shade here, and it's this one, which I can use to set my primer, but there's no transition. There's no, anything else. It's just, that's it. Everything else is, shimmer or, satin, but even those, they don't blend very well. I was just really disappointed. I wore this kind of pinky shade all over my lid the other day with shadows from another palette, since this really isn't a one and done palette. It looked nice, but it was so subtle that it was almost is there a point in even wearing it? I really had to pack it on, and then I had to also wet my brush. It's just, they really dropped the ball on this one, and I wish that BoxyCharm had not, put this in there. Who wants this one whenever you were giving the Sizzle one, And I mean, those two shades practically identical. And the problem is that they don't blend that well, if I wanted to use these two in the crease to kind of blend out, good luck. They just don't. So that one was very disappointing, and it made me not want any of the other Rainforest of the Sea ones because those were just no good. They feel very nice whenever you're dipping in to swatch them, but then the payoff is just not great. Now, the last one that I actually did really end up enjoying that I really thought that I would not is the Ace Grandiose palette. I've never heard of this brand before. I have a feeling it's one of those that you really only get in subscription boxes, but whatever. If you can find it and you like the colors, then, you know, go ahead, get it. But it does not come with a mirror, which sucks. But here's the colors. And whenever I first opened it up, I was like, oh, that's not me at all. But the more that I've used it, the more I really like it. And I feel like this shade probably not ever going to get much love, but I do like it. I like the fact that I have it if I really want to do something bold, but the rest of them are nice, like neutral colors that I could really do something with. You have this one that's matte, this one that's matte, this one is matte, I believe, yes, this one. So you have 4 mattes and 4 shimmers. This, and this would be the shimmers. I did use it today on my eyeballs. I used these 2 matte shades. I put this one all over the lid, and then I put this one in the inner corners. And I think it turned out really nice. It is one of those that I totally thought, I'm not going to enjoy that. But the more I use it, the more I'm like, okay, this is pretty good. I do wish that there was at least one more matte shade that was between these two. That's not this, because this is too peachy if I want to use, you know, like the more, you know, goldy, bronzy colors. But overall, it's a good palette, and it's something that I could definitely use to get a whole look out of. I just have to be calculating on how I'm going to do it. But if I'm sitting at home and I have my other palettes, I can pull some mattes from other palettes and then just go to town with these shimmers, because I think that they're really, really nice. So that was a win, I feel like. I feel like for me overall, just speaking on BoxyCharm in general, I tend to like at least 60% of what I get, which is good for me, you know, because my friends always will take anything that I don't like or whatever. So it works out. But those are the 5 surprising products that I've had recently. That is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.